Here's a short home video tribute to a very fine entertainer and singer, Eddie Fisher. And there's a zoom out of the picture you just saw a close-up of, one of Eddie Fisher's albums. You know, aside from being a very talented singer and entertainer, Eddie Fisher was also lucky enough to have been married to three of the most beautiful actresses in Hollywood history. And the first one here he is with Debbie Reynolds when they were America's Sweethearts. And this is a magazine from the mid-50s. And then he was married to Elizabeth Taylor. Here's a vintage magazine from 1959 with them on the cover. And he was also married to one of my favorite actresses and entertainers, Connie Stevens. Here's another vintage magazine cover with Elizabeth Taylor and Debbie Reynolds on the cover. And a magazine cover with Eddie Fisher and Elizabeth Taylor. Here's an autograph that was sent to me by Eddie Fisher. Thanks so much for that. And one that was sent by Debbie Reynolds. And together the two had Carrie Fisher, a very fine actress in her own right. And here is an autograph of hers. It was also sent to me. Here's a magazine clipping of Connie Stevens and Eddie Fisher from the mid-60s. Here's another clipping of the two, and Connie Stevens and Eddie Fisher together produced two very fine children, Jolie and Tricia. And Jolie, of course, went on to become her own very fine actress and is currently a big star today. There's another very nice picture of Connie Stevens in the middle and her two daughters, Tricia on the right and Jolie on the left. Here's a very nice magazine cover of Carrie Fisher in her Star Wars days. And here is Eddie Fisher's autobiography, Been There, Done That. And you know, I read this, I could not put it down. It was very, very interesting and a real page-turner. And finally, another one of Eddie Fisher's vintage albums. Well, I want to thank you so much for watching this short home video tribute to very talented Eddie Fisher and his equally talented wives and daughters. Thanks again. Bye-bye.